Welcome back to Mulch-a-Palooza. This week we're out in Milford with one of our preferred contractors, Mike DeCastro, owner of Four Seasons Landscape and Hardscape. Does some of the best work around at the best prices, warranties all his work, driveways, sidewalks, patios, you name it, stone walls. He's your man. Welcome, Mike.
How's it going?
Thanks for being out here with us today.
No problem.
We're gonna have Mike choose the winner this week, and one of the things we're gonna do too is we're gonna show you exactly what it takes to put in a driveway. The premise is the same, whether it's a walkway or a patio, but if you're considering doing it yourself, we want to show you a little bit about how that works. In addition, if it's something that you need a contractor for, we want to introduce you to Mike because he's one of the best in the area. We really enjoy doing business with him, and we know you will too. So we'll show you how we're gonna choose the winner this week. It will be a little bit different, although we're gonna see how strong Mike is at the same time.
Yep.
So we're going to explain to you a little bit about how to build a patio, how to build a driveway, how to build a walkway. Once again, the principles are basically the same no matter what you build. So although they're the same, it's not easy. These guys really earn their money. I can't tell you how many times people come to us and they want to do this project like a big driveway, and they start to do it and they come back and say, geez, do you know a contractor to finish it? Doesn't mean you can't do it yourself, just means you need to know exactly what goes into it. And that's why we're doing what we're doing here today. You know, the finished product on the top, on the surface, they all look very similar, but it's really what goes under the paver that makes the difference. This material that you see here, has a couple different names depending on who you talk to. Most people call it crusher run or dense grade or
processed gravel.
Processed gravel. How much of this material did you put down, Mike? We
have about a foot of gravel here, processed gravel, and it's compacted about every 6 inches.
And why do you compact it?
It packs it a little bit better. That way, depending what compactor you have, if you have a bigger compactor, you could probably get away with the 12 inches. We do it just to be on the safe side, and that way we don't have any settling issues.
Excellent. And the settling issues is really what I'm talking about. So this base is what prevents that settling or the frosting, frost heaves, it pulling up and coming down. You have to make sure the base is done correctly. This is the foundation of a beautiful looking driveway, and Mike's done a nice job here. The other thing to recognize is this was asphalt. So he came in, took all the asphalt out, dug down, put this material down, dense grade, and compacted it. And then on top of the compacted dense grade, what goes next, Mike?
On top we have a 1/2 inch of mason sand, and what we do here is we'll use 1/2 inch pipe here. We'll lay it out, put a level on it, make sure that all the water is pitched away from the driveway. And what we'll do next is we'll use our 12-foot screed here, and we'll screed out the sand so that everything's ready for pavers.
So basically, Mike, if I'm not mistaken, the reason that this has to be so straight and so smooth is when you lay the pavers in there, how they lay is what it's going to lay on the top. So that's why this is a critical step.
Exactly. Yep. And also, you don't want doing this. You don't want to have any puddling over time or anything. So the better job you do on your bedding sand is also going to lay out your pavers better in the long run.
It makes them easier to lay.
Exactly. Yep.
That's great, and that's why you have a professional like this out here. I can tell you, just kneeling down like this, I'm not in great shape, but I'm not in horrible shape either. I'm already sore.
Yeah.
It's a long day, right, Mike?
It has been a long day, yeah.
So, Mike, now we understand why, as I walk over your lines, that you're so carefully placed. No one ever said I was bright, right? So, bottom line is, we understand why this has to be so smooth and so flat now, and you've obviously done a great job. Can you just show us a little bit how you got that?
Sure. So we leveled off these 2 pipes here that you see, and you got to make sure that the screed you're using is completely straight. You don't want any bows or dents in it. And usually what you'll do is you get something 12 feet, usually works pretty good if you're doing a walkway, a 4-foot one. And you'll put your sand and you'll just put both ends on the pipe and you'll just drag it back, and that will get you your perfect working space.
So, we're gonna have a little bit of fun here today, like we always do, right?
I'm working out for this one.
Ready? Let's see how far he can throw these pavers. So we've got a number of people registered for Mulch-a-Palooza because everybody really understands that they want to win the $50,000 cash. They'd love to win free mulch for life. And this week we're giving away another gas grill by Chop-Royal. Very excited to do that. As soon as Mike throws, we're going to measure it out. And how many feet he throws it, that will be the number of the winner. So hopefully if you have a high number in the registrants, I hope he's been doing his Wheaties and doing his Ovaltine, right?
You should give him the 300. No
He's
problem.
got to get good and warmed up and let her rip, right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
All right, I'm gonna run down there, and I got the wheel, and when he throws it, I'll measure it. All right?
Sounds good.
Sounds good? Warm up. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
All right.